This is high school basketball on iTalk 106.7. Presented by Sholo Ford. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 106.7 Radio. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Now to join live online at italk1067.com. We welcome in our viewers online as well as those listening on the radio at iTalk 106.7 FM. Tonight's contest, the Boys Championship. Sholo Ford presenting the 2A North Region Championship game featuring the Falcons of Alchesay High School and the Lobos of Many Farms High School. Camden Smith, Mike Side with Punt Cooley. As we get set for this one, we go to our Ace Hardware keys to the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware in the White Mountains. Locked out of your car, just need a key replaced. Contact their mobile unit. They'll come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pinetop, Sholo, and Heber Overguard. And we look at key players tonight. Obviously, the Alchesay Falcons have got a lot of weapons out there. Punt, and man, I'll tell you, anybody that has seen the Falcons play know that they play an exciting brand of basketball.
Well, not only do they have a lot of weapons in their starting lineup, they have a good deep bench as well. This team's come into this tournament with just one loss on the season, 28-1 coming into the tournament. So, yeah, it's look, Many Farms is the underdog tonight, clearly. They've already lost to Alchesay during the regular season a couple of times. So I think the key for Many Farms is they just got to play really, really solid team defense, and they have to be really quick and mobile and just really attack the glass and try to limit opportunities for Alchesay. I think that's the best you can expect against a team this loaded in Alchesay. Alchesay, of course, great on the transition. They run well, they pass well, they shoot well. I mean, the list goes on. It's just really tough. For them, Alchesay, the tempo is going to be important for them, of course. They, too, play great team defense and offense both. But the tempo, I think, is really what's going to be the big key for Alchesay. They like that up-tempo game. They like to control the tempo. And they're just loaded with talent and keep the players fresh. I think we can expect a really fast-paced game tonight.
Well, we take a look at the Many Farms roster, and they've got several on their team, two to mention. Actually, three to mention. Lionel Nez and Guy Montoticini both averaging right around 16 points per game. Pablo Martinez averaging 11 points per game. As we go now to our, that's our Ace Hardware keys to the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. Need a key made for your car or your home? Their mobile unit will come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pinetop, Sholo, and Heber Overguard. As we take a look now at our Summit Regional Medical Center injury report, brought to you by the Summit Regional Medical Center. And everything you need to get your athlete back into the game is found at Summit Regional Medical Center. We did note yesterday that Harley Upton came out of the game with a knee injury and is kind of favoring that knee today. He actually pulled himself out late in that contest and did not return. He is suited out, ready to play. Looks like he's going to start.
Well, during warm-ups, they had him laying down here behind the Alchesay bench, really working on stretching his legs out. So obviously an injury that's continuing to bother him a bit.
So mobility may be a challenge for him. We'll see how that goes. On the Many Farm side of things, they have a player that has only played since New Year's, did not start the season with them because of a cross-country. That's Trevor Wilson, who had some shin splints or something of that nature, suffered in cross-country, was thinking he may not even play, but came out after the New Year's and has paid huge dividends for this team, averaging since then about 4 assists and 3 steals per game. So we'll pay attention to that as well. That's your Summit Regional Medical Center injury report, brought to you by the Summit Regional Medical Center. Everything you need to get your athlete back into the game. That's Summit Regional Medical Center. We'll step away, back with our Northland Pioneer College tip-off when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guarantee. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Well, we welcome you back to the Dome in Round Valley, the 2A North Region Championship game set to get underway. This contest ready to tip off, and we remind you that when it comes time to tip off your college education, be sure to choose the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. That's Northland Pioneer College. NPC is where you'll find a quality education at an affordable price. NPC, Northland Pioneer College. Harley Umpton at the jump circle will face Diamond Totocini. And Totocini will win the tip. Tip back into the backcourt, picked up by Nez. And Nez brings it across the time stripe with a left-hand dribble over to Wilson. Wilson on the wing right, gives to Totocini out on the wing right. And Totocini drives to the paint, kicks it out. Many Farms working their offense, looking for openings here. And very heavy defense to start with, and a foul called right away by Tyreek Kose. His first little reach, had good position, but reached out and got called for the ticky-tack.
Well, as you say, just very, very tight defense by the Falcons to start here, man-to-man.
Quick throw down on the block right side, pump fake, put it off the window, score it up and in. We got our first points of the game to the Lobos, and that's number 34, Trevin So, who's got the first bucket of the night. 2-0 lead for many Farms. They're going to have to get out to an early lead and try to pressure the Alchesay Falcons. We'll see how the Falcons respond. As Alchesay drives, now hands it off to Slick. Slick between the legs, crossover dribble to the elbow, kick it back up top. Right side back to Alchesay. Alchesay looking inside, now drives right, hands it off to Daly. Daly wraps around on the right side, drives inside the paint with a left-hand dribble, kick it out left side for Alchesay. Alchesay, top of the key for Alchesay. Alchesay drives, kicks into the corner, and looking for a three on the corner left side is Daly. It's long, misses, and the long rebound is picked up and kicked out to Raekwon Alchesay. He knocks down the super shot.
Well, that's good defense to start by Many Farms, and Many Farms with a quick break down the floor to beat Alchesay back after the three-point shot by Alchesay.
Trevin So gets the bucket. Another three-point bomb is off the mark, but there's Harley Upton on the inside. He gets the bucket.
And really just out-jumping Many Farms defender who had good position inside, but Upton just able to get more elevation on that rebound.
Upton with the block. Triggers the fast break, throws it ahead to San Juan Slick, and San Juan Slick puts it off the window and in. Alchesay Falcons out to a 7-4 lead with 6 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Lobos working it up top. Totocini passes it off to Wilson. Wilson gives it off on the wing right side to Martinez. Martinez drives to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Nez. Nez wants a three, front of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Slick. Outlets it to Alchesay, and Alchesay brings it up the near side. Give it up to Harley Upton on the wing right. Hand back right side for Alchesay. Alchesay
Nice
give to Upton. Upton inside on the baseline drive. He scores it up and in.
That's a great backdoor cut by Upton, and a better pass to find him down low on that easy shot to the left side.
9-4 ball game. Falcons early lead in this one with 5:16 left to play in the first quarter. Many Farms driving. Wilson inside the lane, had it stripped away and knocked out. Last touch, they say, by Wilson off his knee, and so the Falcons get it back.
Just good hands inside by San Juan Slick to bounce it off of the knee.
Slick to the elbow, kicks it out left side for Alchesay. Now to Raekwon Alchesay.
It's just a good high pick by Upton, and he drops down into the key with a good pass.
Still in another opportunity, and this one goes out of bounds. Harley Upton already with 6 points in this contest. The Alchesay Falcons leading 11-4 here with 4:48 left to play in the first. Teron Daly working the dribble, passes it off to Raekwon Alchesay. Give to Upton, drive the left side of the lane, bounce pass right side, score it up and in. Tyreek Alchesay.
That's the team play we talked about at the top of the game. Just great execution by Alchesay inside. Good passing.
Totocini takes it right at Harley Upton, draws contact and gets the foul. So Harley Upton charged with the personal, his first.
And we've seen Totocini make a couple of moves so far in this game early inside the key against Upton. He can certainly play inside.
You can see why he's one of the top scorers on the team, averaging 16 points per game along with Lionel Nez. Both of them within 2 or 3 tenths of a point of each other, and that's a nice drive inside for San Juan Slick for 2. So after the Lobos had cut the lead to 6, they find themselves down 8 again, and there's a attempted steal. Harley Upton has just been whistled for his second personal, as Kellen Parrish set to check into the Alchesay Falcon lineup.
That's a good hustle by Upton. Kind of a lazy pass up top. Just doing his part to try to intercept, cut off the passing lane, but unfortunately gets called for the foul, his second.
Raekwon Alchesay checks out of the lineup. Parrish in, and a bounce pass, errant pass by Totocini, trying to find number 21, Lionel Nez, and Nez had cut the opposite direction. He thought he was going to go towards the basket. He goes towards the half-court line and throws the ball away. Slick crossover dribble to the elbow, kicks it out to Alchesay. Kicks it out to Parrish. Parrish's three is no good. Wilson with it now for Many Farms. Top of the key to Nez. Nez, crossover dribble, spins inside the lane, now pump fakes, and passes it up to Totocini. Back between the circles, give it right side Now to Wilson. Wilson. Defenders, and he's going to be whistled for a travel.
Well, that was a great move considering the defense that he ran into. Spins to the inside, but they're going to call him for the travel.
Into the lineup for Many Farms comes Wiley Yazzie replacing Trevor Wilson. Remember Wiley Yazzie, first on the team for the year in assists with 3 assists per game and 3 steals per game. Dribble drive left side, Jerron Daly hands it to Upton. Upton's shot is no good.
It's a great job by Upton. He can see the penetration from the top and just does a little bit of a delay, wait for the player to get into the key, and then he cuts baseline to receive that pass.
They called a foul on Wiley Yazzie. That's his first. Alchesay Falcons trying to drive inside, get this one off the window. It's going to be a foul called as Alchesay, the junior guard, is going to go to the free throw line here. And the foul's called on the Lobos, number 24, Pablo Martinez. That's his first. And at the free throw line is Alchesay with 3:06 left to play here in the first.
So the shooter, Kosei, is what the referee is saying, and he's giving coach an option here.
Says he can call a timeout.
On his elbow, you can see like maybe it knocked a scab loose or something. Nothing major, but they still need to take him off the floor.
So the option was to get in.
Either call a timeout.
Yeah, call a timeout, get him cleaned
patch him up, or replace. So they're going to send in
Zachary Lupe.
Yeah, to shoot the free throws for Kosei.
So that gives you an indication of how confident they are in Lupe. Wasn't even a decision. I mean, it wasn't even a question. They sent him in right away. Second shot, around and off. So he gets 1 of 2, and it's 16-7 Falcons with 3:02 left to play first quarter. Pull-up jumper from 3. That's Nez off the front of the iron and over. It is out of bounds to the Alchesay Falcons. And we get a timeout on the floor for the Falcons. We take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Well, we welcome you back to the Dome in Round Valley, the 2A North Region Tournament. After the timeout, Falcons have the basketball in the lead, 16-7. Just under 3 to play here in the first. Harley Upton with it, hands it off to Parrish. Parrish drives inside the lane on the left side, scoring up and in. Jalen Parrish gets his first bucket.
The simple weed by Alchesay out on the perimeter, and Parrish recognizes that lane on the left side, goes right to the hoop.
Totocini takes it strong inside, draws the contact against number 22, Zachariah Lupe, who's checked in for Kosei. And he will be whistled for his first personal at the free throw line, Totocini.
It's good to see Many Farms so far early in this game. We talked about one of the keys for them is to keep up with the tempo. They've been doing a good job on their quick transition back to their offensive side of the floor as Many Farms.
1 of 2 at the line for Guyman Totocini. 18-8, 10-point lead for the Falcons. Harley Upton drives, kicks to the corner. 3-point look, bounces around, bounces off the backboard, and then goes down. Zachary Lupe with 3. And a foul on the other end in transition called against number 22, Zachary Lupe, as he comes back and picks up his second personal, and that gets Tyreek Kosei back into the contest, although he's replacing Parrish. So Lupe stays in. Totocini off the window on the inbounds play. He scores.
He's wide open on that left side was Totocini. Great inbounds pass to him.
21-10, 2:04 left to play. here in the first quarter. Pull-up jumper inside the paint for Parrish. She got it. 23-10, under 2 now here in the first. Tottacini stripped from behind, got it poked away by Zachariah Lupe, and Harley Upton drives and scores for the Falcons. Harley Upton now with 8 in the contest. Falcons lead 25-10 with a minute and a half left to play here in the first quarter, I should say. Pass into Tottacini. He kicks out. Ball is knocked away out of the hands of Nez.
And again, good defense by the Falcons.
Harley Upton gets it on the low post, takes it left hand, puts it up the window with the right hand, and scores his 10th point of the first quarter. 11 of 12 inside the paint for the Falcons, and a 16-footer is good for Pablo Martinez, his first bucket of the night. Under a minute to play now, as we get a dribble drive by Raekwon Kose. And he's going to draw contact as that went up underneath and bounced off a microphone, it sounded like.
At the line shooting for the Falcons.
And that's Wiley Yazi's second personal. They go to Raekwon Kose at the free throw line. He missed the first.
And number 40.
Into the lineup for the Falcons is Adriano Henry, replacing Harley Upton. Kyle Goklish, one of the top basketball coaches in the state of Arizona, taking an opportunity to get his big man out of the game, give him a little breather. It'll extend probably through the end of this quarter, so give him about a couple of minutes to breathe, and then back in the second would be my guess. Lionel Nez, now to Tottacini, pump fake, kick it out. Back to Nez, Nez on the wing left. Fakes the drive, then pulls up with the jumper, it's no good. Rebound is pulled down on the far side by Adriano Henry, nice weak side board. Falcons gonna play for the final shot. They spread the offense, 14 seconds. 12, 11, now 10 seconds. Looking to drive now, Paris. They wind up their offense, give it to Kose, down in the corner they give it. Now back up top to Paris. Paris loses the handle on it, has to jump into the backcourt and try to save it. It goes into Mini Farms' hands, and that's the end of the first quarter. Falcons lead at 28-10 as we go to quarter 2. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Well, we welcome you back to the Dome in Round Valley, where the Alchesay Falcons head to quarter number 2 with the basketball and the lead, 28-12. And a bounce pass in low, blown layup, but he gets his own rebound. Adriano Henry gets on the board with his first bucket of the night. And that puts the Falcons up 30-12. First quarter statistics, punt, have been fairly similar with the exception of turnovers. It's Harley Upton able to get a bucket. That's 12 for him.
Well, and Alchesay on their transition game in particular, just doing a good job of getting those really good inside shots, high percentage shots. That's the big point differential so far. and a lot fewer turnovers than we've seen from many farms.
Turnaround jumper inside the lane. That's good for Nez. That's Lionel Nez's first points of the night. Nez, who averages 16 points per game, about 15.7 points per game. That's his first bucket of this contest. 32-14.
You can see, you know, many farms offensively, they're working the ball inside, but there's just not near as much movement on their offense as you see with the Falcons.
Kellen Parrish hangs and hits. How about that for Kellen Parrish, the junior guard?
I think that's like the fifth probably transition basket in a row for Alchesay. They're just finding a way to beat many farms down the floor after the defensive rebound. Just doing a great job.
It's Kellen Parrish at the free throw line with a foul called on Pablo Martinez. That's his second. Parrish misses the and one. But a foul on the rebound is going to give Many Farms the basketball underneath the basket. That foul's going to be called on Alchesay. That's his first.
Alchesay's really good at that. You know, he hangs around down low, and he sees guys come down with those rebounds. He tries to jump in quickly and steal it.
Nice take by Nez. He now has 4 in the contest. 34-16. Alchesay with the lead with 6:20 left to play in the second. Parrish holds above his head, or above his head, I should say. Only has one of those. Alchesay for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, battled for underneath, and a foul called as position was granted to Pablo Martinez, and reaching in was Shane Stover. He picks up his first. Set to check into the Falcon lineup is San Juan Slick. And also Jerron Daly. And coming out, checking out of the lineup is Henry, along with Raekwon Alchesay. Martinez at the free throw line hits his first. Both free throws for Pablo Martinez are good. 34-18, Falcons lead. Under 6 to play now. Harley Upton to the elbow, kicks up top. Shot from around the NBA range 3 on the straightaway 3 for Slick is no good. Falcons control the rebound though and get another look at it. Another attempt by Stover doesn't go. Many Farms wants to run. Parrish makes the steal. And then Parrish is called for an over and back, but did he have possession in the front court? That's my question.
That's exactly what Coach Koglish is arguing right now. And the referee's going to say that he did establish possession and then brought it back across.
(34-18) and Coach Koglish not happy with the call, but that's going to be the call. And I think if we had a replay of that, we could probably see that he didn't establish his possession. But we got timeout on the floor. We take it with them. 34-18 Falcons with 5:33 left to play here in the first. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and 106.7.com. Back. Great look at the Alchesay Falcon bench here. The 2A North Championship game. Falcons lead it 34-18 as we come out of this timeout. We thank our participants in this broadcast, the White Mountain Youth Production, students from Sholo High School, Zoe Paxson, Kenzie Hamilton, Jacob Shriver, Matt Barrera, Michael Collins, Emily Hartle, Sarah Camerata, Avery Day, Isaac Hobbs, Josh McPeak, along with our Executive producer Jerry Butler, our video engineer Isaiah Miller, and our audio engineer Jaden Kokenauer.
Well, Alchesay just then getting a turnover. Many Farms not able to get the inbounds play in on time with 5-second violation call.
Falcons with the basketball after the turnover. That's got to be the, what, 7th turnover, Mike? What do we got? 6th turnover tonight for Many Farms. And Harley Upton able to put the points back up. Harley Upton with 14.
Over that last timeout, you could hear Coach Goklis talk to his guys. Felt they were getting a little complacent on offense, just settling for threes, perimeter shots. He wanted them to keep attacking the basket and create opportunities inside, and that's exactly what they just did on that last possession.
Top of the key, gives to Martinez. Martinez kick it over to the right side. Drive inside the lane. That's
nice.
Wiley Yazzie. He gets his first bucket.
Nice move by Wiley Yazzie for that bucket.
4.5 to play before halftime. Deep three on the left side is no good for Stover. It's short. Rims out and goes out of bounds.
And you can hear Coach talking to Stover about what he just said in the timeout huddle. Wants him to move and at least try to go inside out a little bit more offensively.
Look at the defense on Lionel Nez. Falcons have decided that Nez can't go right. They want to push him to the left. Wiley going to go right side, bounce pass to Totocini. Totocini.
Nice cut.
Good bounce pass to his cutter, Pablo Martinez, and Martinez will earn a trip to the free throw line. He misses inside but gets the foul.
That was a great cut by Martinez up high against a really tight defense. And Totocini hit him with a perfect pass, bounce pass.
You know, oftentimes you talk about the offensive prowess of this Alchesay Falcon team, their ability to run, their ability to create transition buckets, but the reality is they're a very good defensive team.
One of the, and I said this last year and I heard about it a little bit, but I'll stick to my guns again this year. One of the better backcourts you'll see in small high school basketball in the state of Arizona for sure.
I don't think there's any question about that. Parrish with the bucket inside. Excuse me, was it Daly? Deron Daly with the bucket. 38-22, Falcons lead with 3.5 left to play before halftime. Harley triggered the steal. It was picked up and then outletted back up to him, but then it gets knocked out of bounds by the Lobos. Set to check into the Falcon lineup is Stevie Gregg. He'll replace Harley Upton.
You know, and when they do their substituting, Alchesay, it's hard to see that they're really losing anything when they pull some of their starters out. Just a really deep bench.
San Juan Slick, who we haven't seen a lot of offensively, drives in and draws the contact. Foul's called on Pablo Martinez, and that's 3 on Martinez. We'll see if he stays in the contest with Slick at the free throw line. Slick with only 4 points in the contest. He's second in the team in scoring for the Falcons, averaging 12 points per game. Hits his first free throw, held to just 4 points in the first quarter. And so far just a couple, so far just a point here in the second with that free throw, make it 2 points. He has 6 now. So into the lineup comes Malachi Harris. He will replace Deron Daly. Many Farms still facing that man-to-man full court pressure against the Falcons. Wiley Yazzie going to be given some room here by the youngster Harris. Little respect out of Harris. For Wiley Yazzie, Nez trying to get around.
We'll call Dazen on that really tight defense as we've been talking about by Alchesay. And just a good move that time by Nez to take Dazen down low on the baseline and draw the foul as he tries to go to the hoop.
And the first half of a 1+1 is no good for Lionel Nez. Falcons with the rebound, bring it up the court quickly. They lead 40-22, an 18-point lead for the Falcons with 2:48 left to play in the second quarter. Another foul called underneath, and this one's going to be called on Many Farms, Trevor Wilson, that's his first.
And number 5 back in for the
Alchesay comes
Falcons,
back in. That is
Wilson.
Raekwon Alchesay, replacing San Juan Slick. What a luxury to be able to have 10 players on the bench you can go to at any moment, huh?
Possession Alchesay.
They slap the ball, start the inbounds play. Raekwon Alchesay looking for someone to pass to, doesn't have anybody, and he'll
didn't get it in time. Good defense by
Violation.
Many
Possession,
Farms.
Lobos.
And we saw Alchesay do that to Many Farms earlier, so a little bit of payback this time by Many Farms. Good defense.
tit for tat there. Nez races it out of the backcourt, throttles it up, puts it up with the right hand and scores it. Lionel Nez now with 6 in the contest, 40-24. It cut the lead down to 16 and a steal by Totocini. Over to Lionel Nez. Alchesay working him to his left side. Give it over right side. Now Totocini at the elbow, back up to Nez. Nez looking for a screen, gets to his right hand, comes down the left side of the lane, right side of the lane rather, gives to Totocini, and Totocini with the easy bucket.
Great pass by Nez to find Totocini right in the middle of the lane under the basket. Great execution.
Lead down to 14 now, 2:09 left to play before half. Raekwon Alchesay kicks it out, three-point look from the right side is no good. Battle for the rebound won by the Falcons underneath, and Malachi Harris, the sophomore, gets his first bucket and a rebound.
Great hustle by Harris, beating the bigger man inside, Totocini. Harris just one of 2 sophomores on this Falcon team, doing a great job.
Into the lineup will come Tyreek Alchesay. He will replace Gregory Dazen. Out of the backcourt for the Falcons comes Shane Stover, generally in the offense. Give it over to Harris. Harris tries to drive. He gets hammered to the floor and slow to get up.
Looks like he buckled his knee. He's
Lobo
okay.
foul on number 5, Trevor
Looked for a while
Wilson.
there like he might have hyperextended his knee coming down, but he's back up.
Trevor Wilson called for his second personal. The sophomore, Malachi Harris, steps to the free throw line. Hits the first.
Okay,
43-26. Many Farms had scored 6 unanswered prior to those 2 there. Lobos quickly move it up the floor. You can tell that the Lobos want to push tempo, but Falcons are so good at getting back on defense. Yazzie looking inside, and an errant pass going to be picked off by Raekwon Alchesay. The 10th turnover of the half for the Many Farms Lobos, and Raekwon Alchesay getting easy 2. Wilson drives, looking for the reverse layup, stolen away by Raekwon Alchesay. Another turnover, kick ahead to Harris. Harris left side and pump fake. Get your defender in the air, and Tyreek Alchesay with a textbook move down to the low post. He'll earn a trip to the free throw line with a foul called on the Lobos. Lionel Nez, that's his first.
Well, that's what he was looking for all along, was Alchesay to get the man up so he could pull up into him as he's coming down to draw the foul. Sinks the first of 2 free throws.
Tyreek Alchesay, the junior guard, at the free throw line for number 2. He got them both. He has 4 in the contest. Falcons lead 48-26, out to a 22-point lead now as they've gone on a scoring run here. Give it on the right side. That's Martinez driving right side of the lane. Foul before the shot called on Raekwon Alchesay. That's 2 on him.
Some good movement that time by the Lobos up top, a little bit of a weave pattern, and when Martinez gets the ball, I don't know if you can hear, but the coach back in the background tell him to take that lane, and he does that. Able to get the shot off, gets fouled on the play, makes the first of 2 free throws, but just good movement by the Lobos on that possession.
Martinez hits them both. He's 6 for 6 tonight, all in this quarter from the charity stripe. Under a minute to play before halftime, 48-28, back to a 20-point lead for Alchesay, all alone underneath and blowing the layup as Tyreek Alchesay gets the rebound, tries to put it up. Stevie Gregg had a wide open look, and somehow missed it.
That was a defensive blow-up by many farms. They had 3 guys up top, no one down below. Greg fills the vacant spot, and the pass gets to him. He just rushed his shot a little too quick. He was wide open underneath.
Alchesay misses his first free throw of the night. He's 2 for 3. Sets for his second. After the foul called on Tottocini, he missed them both. A couple rare misses there for the Alchesay Falcons. And we get a foul called. Some hand checking called. So the official giving a good explanation for why he made that call right there.
Well, there's a lot of contact between Alchesay and Nez, and basically he's telling coach he gets one contact and that's it. But when there's continued contact, that's when he's going to end up calling the foul.
Can't ride him up the floor. That's what he's saying. Lionel Nez at the free throw line hits them both. Right? Did he hit them both? He got both of those?
Yep.
So 2 quick free throws.
Oh, you got the second,
Nope.
maybe not the first.
Janet says no. Janet says 1 of 2.
Well, if that's what she said, then that's what it was.
All eagle eyes behind us, making sure we're on par with what's going on.
You do not want to go
across
against
her.
No, you don't want to do that.
Second person.
23 seconds left before halftime, 48-29. Got a scoring update for you. Blue Ridge 30, Winslow 33, 2:06 left in the half at Winslow High School. First free throw for Harris is good. Second one is off the heel, no good.
Nice. Yeah. That's a good move by Martinez. Pablo Martinez doing a great job running the floor. He misses the shot, but a good follow-up by one of his teammates.
Quick throw left side and a foul bucket and 1. Score it. Stevie Gregg hangs and hits, and will get a chance to go to the free throw line here.
That was Wiley Yazzie trying to come down to guard Stevie Gregg as he was putting up that jumper and just collided with him right on the release. So
actually, they're going to get Nez on it. Scoreboard says Nez picks up his second. No, you're right. I'm sorry. They just taking time to update it.
So he'll go for the N1 here.
Free throw's no good. Long down court shot by the Lobos is not going to go, and that's going to end the first half. Falcons at the end of one half lead it 51-31. We'll be back with our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so we can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Anybody in the truck? Is there anybody in the trailer? Go look and see, and then tell them to talk to me and find out if they can't. I can't hear them. Keep going. Give me another one.
Okay.
Let's keep going until I tell you.
Okay.
Well, now I don't know if we can hear anybody in the truck or not, or if the truck can hear us or not, but we'll try to figure that out. Not sure even if our tech director's still on, but looks like our stream is up and working for the moment, but we have no audio coming from the truck. So we'll see if we can work out those details. We're in break right now on the radio side, and somehow we're back on the video side at random. So we'll try to sync those two things up as the three-point contest is going on here at Round Valley. As the St. John's Redskins and
all right, Brooke, the clock is set.
So something's wrong with our audio. We'll take a quick timeout and be back with more here from the Dome in Round Valley. It's the 2A North Region Championship presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Show Low Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Show Low Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Congratulations.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona.
Well, we welcome you back here to the Dome in Round Valley, the 2A North Region Championship and our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Brought to you by the Sunrise Park Resort. Excellent time to do some skiing. They're making snow nightly there. Check it out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. You may think that there's not a lot of snow because we haven't had a lot of snow, but by the fact, virtue of the fact that they've been able to make snow there, the Sunrise Park Resort is a happening spot and a great place to ski and snowboard. Check it out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. Let's take a look at some first half scoring for you. Actually, let's go to Mike Caldwell with a look inside the numbers. Mike, go ahead.
Well, thanks, Camden. Actually, both teams are shooting very well. We got Red Mini Farms is 11 of 14 from inside. They're shooting 79%. No success from the three-point line. They're 0 for 3. So overall, they're shooting 68%. Same thing with Alchesay. They're 17 of 23 from inside, so they're shooting 74%. They're only shooting 2 of 10 from three-point line, so they're at 20%. The main difference is, and you talked about it, is turnovers. Mini Farms has got 11, and Alchesay's got 2.
Well, I think those turnovers just have killed many farms today. Not only has it created opportunities for scoring opportunities for Alchesay, but it's kind of demoralized them as a team overall. You can see that they're coming across the half-court line. They're not feeling like they're going to be able to make the opportunity that they want to have. They feel like they're in a war down here. Of course, that's attributable to Alchesay's defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Their defense has been really solid. And empty possessions is what we're talking about when Many Farms has the ball, and for whatever reason, typically it's because of the defense of Alchesay, really strong pressure defense. They're just not able to even get shots off on some possessions, especially with those high number of turnovers.
All right, Totocini with it underneath. Battling, got 3 rebounds there, and finally gets a foul called. We'll get a trip to the free throw line out of it. No.
They're going to call a foul on the floor in between rebounds by Totocini.
Well, that's pretty wild.
Regardless, though, just good movement, again, by Totocini up against Upton inside, doing a good job of getting inside position.
Three-pointer number 24, Pablo Martinez.
Up and down left side. Now they bring it up. Give it over to Slick. Slick hands it off to Alchesay. Alchesay. Raekwon Alchesay, right side for Parrish. Parrish at the elbow, spins. Gives to Tyreek Alchesay. Now to Slick. Picks up a screen, then steps back out. Drive right side. Parrish inside the paint. Throws over to Raekwon Alchesay. Alchesay gets down to the baseline, finds no defender, and he takes it in with the finger roll.
There's just a lot of open floor there, but that's due to the great spacing by Alchesay and a lot of patience and just moving the ball around to find the open spot.
Oh, Harley Upton up and under, score it.
Fouls on number 21, Lionel Mays. Third personal.
Foul's going to be called on Nez. That's 2 on him. Actually, 3 on Nez, I should say. And shooting at the free throw line is Harley Upton. Upton knocks down the and one. Upton with 14 at intermission has 17 in the contest. Pull-up jumper.
Fouls on number 10, Tristan Upton. Third personal.
Totocini inside getting the rebound and then going up inside against Upton. Upton is able to block the ball, but they're going to call him for contact on the body, and Totocini will go to the line, makes the first of 2.
So Totocini 1 of 2. Missed the second. San Juan Slick to the free throw line, kicks it back out. Parrish wants a deep 3, he got it. Daly, Jerron Daly with the deep 3. Check out this replay here. Well, maybe we got it. And unfortunately, we're going to miss the regular play here. 3-point bucket is good for number 24, Pablo Martinez. But in the process, or prior to the shot, there's a foul called. Oh, the basket's good for Martinez. So
Martinez released the shot, and they're calling Totocini for the push underneath. So they're going to go ahead and give Martinez the bucket. That
Free
was
ball
a 3.
for Pablo Martinez. First foul or second foul rather on Guyman Totocini. Martinez again. Pablo Martinez averaging 11 points per game. He's approaching, now has 13 in the contest. Falcons miss on the other end. Nez at the elbow, spins, tries to split the defenders, and a travel is called.
Well, that's just good hustle by Alchesay, getting back 3 guys actually on the ball inside the key. Ends up causing the turnover on the travel. great drive to the bucket by Slick. He'll get fouled on the drive by number 5, Trevor Wilson. So Alchesay brings the ball in under the bucket. Great move by Tyrek Kosei, just beating 2 defenders really on that nice dribble inside, crossover to go up for the left-handed layup.
Nez spins, gets inside, puts up the right-hander, earns a trip to the free throw line. And that foul's going to be on Kosei. That's 3 on Tyreek.
Third person on the line, shooting the Lobos, number 21, Lionel Nez.
First free throw is up and good for Lionel Nez. Nez rounding off with the second one. Rebound by Daly. Falcons looking for points. Daly takes to the line, hands to Kosei. Kick it out to Raekwon Kosei. His three-pointer is around and off. Totocini brings down the rebound, which reminds us to remind you that we'll be announcing our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down the best place for quality glass at affordable prices. That's Deemer's Glass. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Also, our Beeler Orthodontics Straight Line Play of the Game's coming up. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile. And our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260, right-hand side of the road before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. Daly's shot is off the mark. His 15-footer is short. Nez comes out of there with it. Nez to the line, inside the lane, had it poked from behind. Saves it, though, from going out of bounds, but Totocini lost the handle on it, and the Falcons will control it. Falcons with the 4-on-2. Tyreek Kosei kicks to Upton. He squares for 3. It's no good. Off the back of the iron and out of bounds. Falcons want a timeout. We take it with them. 4:04 left to play here in the third. 61-41 Falcons. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back to the Dome in Round Valley. The Alchesay Falcons well out in front here in this 2A North Region Championship. 61-41, 20-point lead for Alchesay. After the timeout with the basketball here. And a nice move by Slick, gets inside and scores it.
Nice move by Slick, as you say, just beats a defender out on the perimeter with a quick move. And with his quickness going inside, just goes right down that right lane for an easy layup.
Dribble with the left hand, takes it to the hole strongly as Yazzie, and Yazzie can't get the shot to go. Slick is called with the double dribble here. Slick appealing the call, saying, hey, the defense knocked it out of my hands, or touched it at least. Don't I get another dribble after they touch it?
Well, it looked to me like he traveled by picking the ball up and jumping and then coming back down with it. But regardless, the turnover to many farms.
Wiley Wiley Yazzie pump fakes. Missed the shot from 6. Lobos get the ball back. Wiley Yazzie tries to drive right side. Passes up to Wilson. Wilson had it knocked away and out of bounds.
And again, that tight defense by Alchesay.
Throw it ahead to Raekwon Kosei, back to Upton. Upton, left-hand layup, score it.
We have a scoring update, Camden. The Blue Ridge Winslow game. Blue Ridge 59, Winslow 52, end of the third. in Winslow.
Yellow
Martinez.
Jackets had a big win over the Lobos last night, trying to avenge a couple of losses at the end of the season to finish the 3A region tournament, or 3A region play with a couple of wins as 3A region champions. Spin move by Parrish. Kick out. Slick looking at a deep three, no good. Rebound underneath, and the putback on a scoop shot by Shane Stover is no good.
Just not a really good job by many farms that time rebounding. They had 3 guys inside, but they're just letting the ball bounce to the floor. And against Alchesay, you don't want that to happen because they're quick to the ball. So Alchesay picking up the loose ball and able to get the shot back up. Stover missing that shot, but he'll go to the line here to shoot 2.
Trouble for the Lobos. Nez picking up his 4th personal on that play. First shot missed by Stover. He hits his 2nd. Drive inside, and Totocini backs up and finds a spot to put it off the window.
Smart move by Totocini to get Upton on his back before he goes up. Good footwork inside by Totocini.
Excellent footwork. Well said, Bunt. Slick at the line inside the lane. Left hand leaner, and he is going to go to the free throw line with a foul called on Wiley Yazzie. That's 4 on Yazzie. So Yazzie with 4, Lionel Nez with 4, 3 on Pablo Martinez. So Lobos in some trouble here with 2:05 left to play in this 3rd quarter. Free throw's good by San Juan Slick. Rattles the 2nd one home.
Oh, nice steal.
Parrish on the steal, couldn't get the shot, but feeds Slick, and Slick gets the bucket. Slick with 6 quick points here.
And again, that's created by the steal by Kellen Parrish with the inbounds pass with great pressure. Leaps up to knock down that inbound pass.
A little surprised that Nez hasn't checked out. Harley Upton takes it strong to the hole and scores it. Harley Upton with 6 in this quarter, I should say. And a foul on the drive down the baseline is called on Shane Stover. That's 2 on him. And into the lineup for the Alchesay Falcons comes Stevie Gregg, replacing Harley Upton. And Coach Goklish, I think every time Harley Upton takes a spill, he's going to get a trip to the bench just to make sure he's okay.
And again, on the miss, I didn't see who shot, but Totocini for Martinez shot misses, but Totocini there to gather up the loose ball, the rebound. And as he tries going back up, he'll get fouled. He'll go to the line, makes the 1st and the 2nd. So a good job by Totocini.
That's the 3rd foul on Lupe. Falcons lead it 72-47, minute 14 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Parrish up and down with the left hand, moves it off to the wing left side, kicks out to Lupe. Now to Parrish. Parrish at the free throw line, kicks it out, and a 3-point bucket good for San Juan Slick.
Again, just good patient movement by Alchesay with the ball around the perimeter, finding Slick open out on that wing.
Slick now with 14 in the contest.
Drains the 3.
Well over his 12-point average. And a nice play inside for Totocini.
Just goes up strong, does Totocini with the pass inside. We've seen him just make good moves in the interior all game tonight. Just a great job by him.
Todacini in the running for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game with 15 points right now. Falcons looking to burn some clock and stretch out the defense here. Slick getting a 5-second count. Gets him off of him though with a dribble and a fake towards the basket. And a bump and a foul is going to be called on Trevor Wilson. That'll be 3 on him. 10 seconds left.
Sure what that foul accomplished, but stop the clock.
And that's actually 4 fouls on Wilson.
Yeah,
I missed one.
That's not a good foul for them.
So Wilson with 4 fouls. Lionel Nez with 4 fouls. Kick to the corner. And a 3 for Slick is no
nice
good.
Back by 21.
Follow tip by Stevie Gregg won't go, and we go to quarter number 4 with the Alchesay Falcons leading at 75-49. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Voyeuristic shot here of Coach Kyle Goklish in the huddle as the Alchesay Falcons get ready to come back out on the floor, leading 75-49 here. What a terrific night for the Falcons. They have just put the pedal to the metal and have not let off.
Well, you know, we talked about their ability to pick the tempo up. They've done that. They like playing that game. But defensively, very impressive. They've just had great bench play. You know, whenever they've had to substitute, and they've substituted quite a bit because their guys really do work hard on the floor. And Coach Goklish, of course, always looking to get guys in. And when he does put them in, there's really no drop-off, really noticeable drop-off at all when he does go to his bench.
And that could be our Deemer's Glass, or our Beeler Orthodontic straight line play of the game, is the play of the bench tonight for the Falcons. As you mentioned, Punt, they have been absolutely terrific.
Yeah, well, we knew they would have a deep, well, we know they have a deep bench, and everyone has just really played up to the game, to the team game for the Falcons tonight.
26-point lead for the Falcons. They lead 75-49. Couple of transitions here as we start the fourth quarter. Neither team able to score in the first minute of this quarter. And a 3-ball, straightaway 3, counted for Kalen Parrish.
Again, really unselfish basketball by the Falcons.
Correction, Raekwon Kosei for the 3. Drive off the window, no good for Tso. Falcons looking to run. And Nez has to be careful here. He's going to pick up his 5th. Shane Stover taking it. And Nez appealing to the official, but not going to get it. Official says, nope, sorry. 5 on Lionel Nez, and that could be our Deemer's Glass straight line play of the game.
Could be.
He fouls out. That makes a huge difference offensively as we see Nez on
he's been their biggest, or one of their biggest, if not their biggest producer offensively, has Nez for the Lobos.
Sitting there on the bench with Tracy Todacini there, talking about what happened. Shane Stover knocks down the free throw. Don't forget, you can watch tonight's contest at iTalk1067.com. You can watch it live now or watch it on demand. The entire 2A North Region tournament is available. At least the final 2 days from the semifinals on, including the third place games, are available at iTalk1067.com. So those of you watching on the stream, congratulations, you found it. Share it, let your fans and friends know that that's where you can find it. Also, if you're listening to our radio broadcast right now at iTalk 106.7 FM, we want to thank our in-studio producer tonight, Caroline Cronin. She's done a fantastic job. And then we also want to remind you to head on over to our website at italk1067.com and watch the stream either now or on demand later on after this one is over.
Nice move.
Excellent up and under that time for Trevin So. He missed the shot, though.
That's a great move inside. As you say, just not able to get the shot to fall.
Raekwon Kose blocked by Totocini. Pass it up ahead for Wilson. Wilson drives high off the window, score it.
Number 5, Trevor Wilson.
And that's the first bucket of the fourth quarter, coming with about 2.5 minutes into, or 2.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Falcons, meanwhile, in front, 80-51. Shot with the left hand won't go for Parrish. Battle for the rebound. Players hit the deck, and a timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. We'll talk about what's coming up. Our state tournaments for both the 2A conference and the 3A conference are coming up. Punt Cooley has agreed to buy everyone that wants to go a hotel room. So is that not right?
Yeah, I missed that memo, but I guess I just got it.
No, the word is that you have deep pockets, and so everybody's saying that.
That is the word, huh? Wow. We need to work on that word.
All right. Well, nonetheless, as we see Tracy Totocini trying to figure out the what has been a juggernaut here of a game for his Lobos. The Alchesay Falcon fans have been treated to a really great night of basketball, 80-51. Their Falcon boys have taken over things and trying to work on a wave here in the stadium. Not many places you can do that here in the White Mountains, but here in the Dome you can. Take by Wiley Yazzie. Shot won't go. Behind the back pass to Dazen. He drives, puts it up in the left hand and scores. Well, dribble drive right side off the window, score it. Trevor Wilson. Wilson now with 4 in the contest.
Good job by Wilson, just staying aggressive, beating Alchesay down the floor. Here he goes again, just going to outrun the defense.
Wilson takes it strong, will earn a trip to the free throw line.
And that's saying something when you can outrun the backcourt of Alchesay.
Absolutely.
Wilson doing a good job of just keeping his team on cue.
Foul's going to go against Raekwon Kose. That is 3 on him, and Antoine on Quintero, the sophomore. The 7'3" sophomore set to check into the lineup. Trevor Wilson at the free throw line.
A little bit of an exaggeration there. He's a big boy.
Might be a little bit, but listen to the crowd.
6'5". Let's try 6'5".
Listen to the crowd. This one popcorns in and out. Parrish comes down with the rebound. Back to our conversation about the state playoffs as Parrish finds his way inside, and Totocini pulls down another rebound, who's in the running for our Deemer's Glass man of the game. The 2A tournament will begin in Prescott on Friday and Saturday. The 3A tournament, the quarterfinals get underway on Monday and Tuesday in Prescott. Then we move down to Phoenix for the 3A tournament. 3A tournament continues on Friday and Saturday. The boys play their semifinal game on Friday and play their championship game on Monday, which is a change. And then the 2A championships, semifinals and championships will be held in Prescott. As we get a shot underneath by the sophomore Antoine Quintero, and he'll earn a trip to the free throw line. Our Deemer's Glass man of the game tonight will go to.
I think it should go to
Totocini. I like Totocini, yeah.
For many farms, you know, he's up against a really tough team. They're not as big as he is necessarily, but when you're up against Upton like he had been most of the game, it takes a lot of effort inside, able to just even have a chance of getting rebounds, and he's just done an outstanding job. I've also seen him make some great offensive moves after getting the ball, so I think he's just done a fabulous job for many farms tonight on the boards.
So congratulations, Guyman Totacini, our Deemer's Glass man of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down the best place for quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN. Time for our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. And straight line play of the game, in my opinion tonight, Punt, is when Nez fouls out early in the fourth quarter, because Nez is such an integral part of their offense. Not only does he lead the team in scoring along with Guyman Totacini, averaging 16 points per game, but he also contributes with handling the ball, and close to tops on the team in steals, averaging 3 steals per game. He's a guy that you just can't afford to have sitting on the bench, and that's kind of, I think, where all hope was left for the Lobos.
Good call, Cam.
That's our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Pablo Martinez knocks down the three-point shot. Time now for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, as Quintero gets the bucket.
Well, a great pass by Dazen to find Quintero on the drive.
Well, there's certainly a lot to talk about when it comes to the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, as Quintero's going to pick up a foul here.
And with this team, I think, Camden, it's especially difficult because of the way they play team basketball. I mean, for you to single out any one particular player is going to be pretty tough. For Alchesay, I think, you know, what really impressed, we talked about their defense, Alchesay's defense tonight just being really a tough thing for many farms to break through tonight, given the pressure, just the consistent pressure, and of course the turnovers that went with it, that really made the difference in this basketball game, and I think ended up giving Alchesay they have now over 30 points or close to 30 points. I think part of the reason why they were able to just maintain that defensive pressure was because of their bench play. And talked about when they did do substitutions, you really never even noticed a drop-off really at all. And I'm not just talking about defense, I'm even talking about on the offensive side of the floor as well. So for my opinion, given the fact that they had such great bench play tonight, I think we should give the Alchesay bench player of the game honors. I mean, we knew the starting 5 would be outstanding. They always are.
Well, yeah, and
there were some individuals there that really did an outstanding job.
We got to tip the hat to Harley Upton, who led all scorers with 20 tonight. 14 for San Juan Slick and 18 from Pablo Martinez, who averages about 11 points per game on the Lobos. The Falcons shut down Guyman Totacini, or held him to 8. I shouldn't say shut down. Held him to 8 in the first half. He comes out and scores 7 second half points and ends the game with 15. So not a bad night for Guyman, but you know, you talk about Pablo Martinez, who's well above his season points per game average of 11 points per game, finishing with 18. And the other guy, Lionel Nez, who sits down with fouls out in the fourth quarter, had 7 at the break and had 8 to end the contest. And the three-point bucket for Quintero will get the fans to their feet. And that's about the most we've heard out of this Falcon fan since
that may be the new play of the game.
Since the beginning of the game.
Falcon fans.
Got to look at this replay. There it is. Bench is up, and you'd have thought Quintero just won the ball game for the Falcons. That'll wrap it up. 89-60 is the final score, as the Alchesay Falcons coming away with a 29-point victory to take the 2A North Championship. We thank our entire staff here tonight: White Mountain Youth Productions, Zoe Paxson, Kinsey Hamilton, Jacob Shriver, Matt Barrera, Michael Collins, Emily Hartle, Sarah Camerata, Avery Day, Isaac Hobbs, Josh McPeak, our executive director, Jerry Butler, Isaiah Miller on video tonight, along with our audio engineer Jaden Kokenauer in the studio. Caroline doing a terrific job for us. We appreciate her filling in for Ashley Harley tonight. And also want to say special thanks to Ron Everingham and Delicia Stone Street, who helped out yesterday. Don't forget, you can watch all of the games of the 2A North Region Tournament from the semifinals on. We've got 8 games available for you at italk1067.com as we see the Alchesay Falcons celebrate their win here tonight. The second place team here for the are the Lobos. We see them being greeted and congratulated with their T-shirts. Want to mention, Punt, before you take those off, that we did find out that the 2 teams that win the 2A region tournament are automatic bids to the state tournament. They're not automatically ranked, but they automatically get a chance. If they're lower ranked team, they go to the qualifier or the play-in game, but it gives them a shot to get into the tournament, especially if they weren't going to make it by power points. And according to the coaching staff here at Round Valley, there's a possibility. Actually, the Hopi head coach told us that there was at least 2 that were going to do that. That will displace a couple of teams that would have made it just by the power rankings, but 2 of those that are on the lower end of the totem pole, number 25 and 24 teams, are not going to make it. 2 of the folks that have took either first or second in their region tournament are going to make it, and so makes for an interesting tournament and makes for a reason to play for the championship here. As we see the Lobos get an automatic bid. Both the Lobos and the Falcons were likely going to go anyway, but nonetheless, it's nice to know that you've secured your spot to the state tournament. The Alchesay Falcons celebrate their win here tonight. So we go back to that shot before this one and see the faces of these players. There we go. That's a much better shot to see the Alchesay Falcons here. You see the win 89-60. The Alchesay Falcons are winners of the 2A North Region Championship. Punt, your final thoughts and comments before we sign off.
Well, you know, we talked about many farms being the clear underdog coming into tonight's basketball game, how it would require them to play some really solid team basketball. And they played well. I mean, they gave it their effort. You talked about some of the players that really came up big for many farms. But I got to tell you, this Alchesay team is very impressive. This team, most of these guys were in that team that went to the state finals last year, ended up losing the championship. But, man, I got to, you know, Mike and I were talking during one of the breaks that I think their bench could probably win this tournament. I'm serious.
Yeah.
You know, they're just such a solid team.
Yeah.
And for a coach to have that kind of depth, to be able just to maintain that pressure defensively and really not have a drop-off on the offensive side, that's pretty luxurious place to be in for Coach Goklish. And, you know, and more importantly, these guys play good, solid team basketball, whether it's defense or offense. You just can tell they've been playing together a long time, and you know, it'll be really interesting to see how far and how well these guys do in the state tournament.
Well, and you can imagine how well how competitive their practices are with as many strong players, and that, of course, probably attributable to the fact that their bench is so good.
Yep.
Because of all the work that they get in practice with really top talent, top Arizona talent. For really any division. I was talking to Ron before this. You know, Indiana used to play a state tournament where every class was invited to the state tournament. They didn't divide up into different classes. And, you know, it'd be kind of fun to see where this Alchesay team stacks up against some of the 5A and 4A schools. We already know that they have the ability to beat one of the top teams in the 3A as they got a win in the holiday tournament over Blue Ridge. But on the point of Blue Ridge, getting an update from Ron Everingham. Blue Ridge with 4:08 left in the fourth is in front of Winslow, 68-55, and so that's and that we got a final on that as well. Where are we at?
79-60.
79-60 is the final.
Yep.
All right, Mike Caldwell's been our spotter and statistician all tournament. Mike, we turn the time over to you. Your final thoughts and comments.
Well, I just echo what Punt said. You know, it's impressive that Alchesay's been able to, and credit to both the players and the coach Golclish to develop that many good players. You just don't see that anymore. Obviously, they play a lot in the offseason, so I think it's going to pay off for them. They got a great crowd, and so hopefully they can carry it on and take the state championship this year.
Well, they have. That's the other good thing about Alchesay. They have the best fan base. I mean, for such a small town, but to have the fans travel the way they do. In fact, one of the coaches, before I forget, Coach Antonio Richardson wanted just to make sure and pass on to all the Alchesay fans, Achant, for showing up and being such great fans.
Say it again.
Achant.
Achant
Means thank you very much. And I mean, this fan base is just awesome. You could go up to Page and watch it. Like way back in the day, we used to travel to Page to play them, and we would have more fans in the Page gym than the hometown team, and I'm sure that's certainly the case now, and that makes a difference, especially for these younger kids. And when it comes down into crunch time, to have such a great support from your fans like that, that can always help boost your morale and kind of help you through the rough spots a lot of the time. So I think that's another attribute of this team, is having such great fans that travel with them everywhere.
What a great way to develop a program. If no matter where you go, the entire nation's going to be behind you. What an awesome opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll wrap things up for us. For Ron Everingham, for Mike Caldwell and Punt Cooley, I'm Camden Smith. We invite you back for the state playoff. Stay tuned on italk1067.com and italk1067 FM for dates and times on that. We'll have it up for you coming up next week when we see the brackets come out on Monday. That's going to wrap things up. We say special thanks to the entire crew, and until then, we say so long, everybody.
This has been an iTalk 1067 Sports Exclusive, presented by Sholo Ford. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to italk1067.com.